Is the trendy Bottega Veneta Mini Jodie bag worth all of the hype? Keep on watching to find out. Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Annick. In today's video, I will be giving my opinion as to why I think the Bottega Veneta Mini Jodie bag is worth it. I've had the bag for a few months now and I've been using it regularly, like several times a week. So I think I've gathered enough data to give an honest review and also an informed opinion as to why I think the bag is worth it. The first reason on my list for me saying that the bag is worth it is it fits my lifestyle. I use a lot of mini bags. Whenever I'm on the market for a new bag, I try to go first for a mini bag because I've noticed that to run errands, to go shopping, to go on a lunch date, or small things like that, usually it's more than enough for me. And actually, I don't own that many big bags. The big bags that I own, they're either for traveling or they're for work so I can fit my laptop. So first of all, I've done a video on my mini bag collection, so don't forget to check that out after this one. But yeah, when I'm walking around, I don't want to be encumbered by a big bag, and usually I don't carry that much stuff, and everything, all of my essentials usually fit. So my phone fits in this, my keys. I usually, most of the time, also have some hand sanitizer, hand cream, and a brush. I usually also carry around some tissues. All of these things fit perfectly and quite easily in this bag. There's usually room for more stuff. I can fit my wallet, and also if I'm about with my partner, I can also put his wallet because he never carries a bag around. I can also keep his wallet and his stuff in this bag. And actually, also because of the size of the bag, I'm able to put it in my work bag usually. That carries my laptop and other things like that. And the reason I do that is if I'm going to lunch, for example, with colleagues and stuff like that, I can just pop the bag out of the work bag, so the bigger bag, and I can just go about my day. So the size of the bag, the fact that it's a mini bag and it fits my lifestyle, is really a thumbs up point for me. The second reason why I think the bag is worth it actually relates to the previous reason I just mentioned, and that's the practicality of the bag. So this bag, yes, it is a mini bag, but it can fit so much that it's not even funny. Usually, like I said, I carry around all my essentials, and even if I want to take a few more things, or I want to carry a bigger wallet, for example, or sometimes I need my power bank if I'm on the go, I usually even put my microphone in this bag if I want to film really quickly, and everything I can count on this bag. So I did a full video as to what can fit in the bag and also first impressions of the bag, so I won't be touching on that in this video. I do encourage you to go and watch that video after this one. So we've touched upon two reasons as to why I think the bag is worth it. The first one was it fits my lifestyle. The second one was practicality / what fits in the bag, and the third one is the price point. That might come as a surprise because this bag is so expensive. The bag retails for 1,800 euros, and honestly, at that price point for any kind of bag, it's a lot. It's insane, and let's not sugarcoat that. It is a very expensive bag. And also, guys, just a little segue here. We live in a culture where we think it's normal nowadays, or it has been normalized, to own bags that cost thousands of euros. Guys, it's not normal. It's not normal for a 16-year-old to be walking around with a bag that cost 1,000 euros. When I was 16, when I was 18, I was still walking around with my Zara bags, okay? And it's totally fine. There's no shame in not having branded things. Actually, the finance person in me, or the investing person in me, tells me whenever I want to spend so much money on a bag, it's like I'm stabbing myself in the heart, because that's money that I'm taking away from my future. As in, if I were to put 1,000 euros in an ETF now, how much that would be worth in 10 years is much more than what this bag that I put the money in would be worth in that amount of time. But anyway, I digress. We're not talking about investing or things like that, but you do want to be thinking a lot about your purchases. Make sure that they are smart purchases, and when you spend your money, still make sure that your money works for you. So in that sense, yes, I spent a lot of money to buy the bag, but at the time of purchasing the bag cost 1,500 euros. And only 2.5 months later, the bag cost 1,800 euros. So the price has gone up by 300 euros. So this could mean that the perceived value of the bag, if people are still willing to pay more for the bag, is increasing. In that sense, if I ever decide one day that I want to resell the bag, I could be able to break even with the bag, so sell it at the same price that I got it for, which is usually not the case for a lot of your purchases. A lot of us, we own depreciating assets, meaning that once that asset leaves the store or once it leaves the online store, that's it, like it's lost its value. So that's not the case for this Bottega Mini Jodie bag, and actually in a few years it could be that I could even sell it for a profit, so I could make a bit more money on it than my initial investment. So in that sense, although that was a large point and I hope I didn't bore you there, the price of the bag does actually make me think that the bag is a purchase that is worth it. The fourth reason why I think that this bag is worth the purchase is the versatility of the bag. This bag, I do consider it a day bag, but I have also worn it during the night and it's gone just fine. The color that I chose is a neutral color. I am a proponent of the capsule wardrobe, meaning that I do have a lot of the same things that I can mix and match, and I do only have a few items that I tend to pair together, and for that I need neutral colors or neutral pieces that can go with a lot of things. So the gray that I chose allows me to get a lot of wear out of this bag, but also the shape and the model of this bag, I think that it is classic enough to go in a lot of settings. So you could use this as a shopping day bag, you could use this as a lunch date bag, you could also use this for more serious meetings, for example. It goes perfectly, but also if you want to have a nice dinner, it's also a good option. So in that sense, lots of points for this bag for versatility. One little con that I would say is that it's not a crossbody bag, so you do have to carry it around everywhere. So it's not like a hands-free bag, like a proper crossbody bag. But to me, that's okay because I do have other crossbody bags, and when I know that I'm going to be like walking around a lot and stuff like that, then I'll just take one of those bags instead of this one where I know that I have to hold it in my hands the whole time. So the fifth reason why I think this bag is worth all of the hype is because of the quality of the bag. This leather is super pliable. I don't know if you can see properly there, but I have done a full review of this bag already, guys, in another video. The quality looks really good, and it's in this like woven pattern that's cool. I haven't had any scratches. I haven't been worrying about scratching the bag because the leather is quite smooth, but it's so supple in a way that I feel like it can take a lot. And also the gold hardware, the zipper, is really sturdy. This is like not a flimsy bag. This is no flimsy purchase where you're scared of like things falling off the bag, or are there any studs on the bag or things like that. Like, this is a simple bag, it's a simple design, and you can count on it. Because of the simplicity, there's also less room for like something to go wrong with the bag, so for like the zipper to break, or for like there's no studs or there's no details on the bag, which makes it really easy to be like, okay, to have confidence in the bag, to see that the construction, it's well constructed, the knitting is well done. So in all of those things, I would say thumbs up for the quality of this bag. And the sixth and final reason as to why I think this bag is worth it, or it's worth the hype for me, is that I like the bag. At the end of the day, any purchase decision, especially big, hefty, pricey decisions like these ones, you have to be okay with your purchase. You have to be convinced enough that you like the bag. You have to be convinced of the reasons why you're purchasing the bag. If it's for vain reasons, it's going to be hard to justify such a purchase. But if this is something that you're convinced in, okay, I like it and I'm going to get it, or okay, I like it and I plan to resell it later, things like that, then by all means go ahead. It's your money, and at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want with it. So guys, this was a quick one. I wanted to quickly stop by and just give my impressions, the updated review of the bag. I hope it was informative. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know in your comments down below what you think of this bag. Is it one of your favorite bags or not? Do you think it's a hit or miss in terms of the design? And let's continue the conversation down there. In the meantime guys, please don't forget to like my video and to also subscribe to the channel. It really helps out, so please don't forget to do that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.